You always feel when you're playing that shot you're going to get a cover with the black. Has he? Oh no. Stephen having to swerve round the black. Ooh, and it's a big swerve. It's a big swerve. It's not just a little bender.
Maybe worth attempting it just to get it moved away from that pocket. So he's not leaving Igor an easy opener if things go wrong. What a shot that is.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a tremendous. You see the swerve he got. He's striking down lots of right-hand side. You can't hit that too hard because you've got to give a chance for the spinning cue ball to grip the cloth. In goes the black. Now is he on a red to the right corner? That's what he was hoping for. Let's have a look at this again. You don't hit it too hard because you want to give chance for that spin to bite. Beautifully played.
Yeah, and of course the red wasn't right over the corner pocket either, so it was even more impressive. He had to get exactly the right angle to knock it in.
Big shot. Oh, tremendous. No. Great shot from Stephen to keep this break going, and perfect on the black. He wanted to find the gap there between the two reds. Hitting that red full in the face. Okay, he's still got a red to the left corner, but the cue ball will be careering into other reds. So no guaranteed position off that one, but that's the easiest pot. Well, we're seeing a little bit of vintage Stephen Hendry. You saw two reds go in. Just get an extra point for that. And he's landing nicely on the blue.
Yeah, this is more like it. This is what Stephen Hendry likes to do. Attack. And boy, did he attack on that last shot. Of course, didn't have to go for it, but put all his eggs in one basket. And it's only possibly slightly his long game that's let him down a little bit tonight. This afternoon, sorry. He's he's queuing well. I mean, you can see the timings there, so be interesting to see what he gets here.
Yeah, he's delivering the cue nice. Doesn't look anxious when he pauses, ready to deliver, which is a good sign. And played that nicely. Just made certain he ran through far enough so he wasn't hampered by the red that's closest to the cue ball now. Didn't get into that. Didn't get into that enough.
39.
Should have been straight on this red, and then it's no problem. He's created a problem of his own here.
Yeah, I actually think he came up the cue ball as he hit it, John. I don't think, you know, when you play him with backswing, you aim at the bottom and you deliver the cue at the bottom, but it looked to me as he came up, slightly up the cue ball when he played it.
Yeah, well, maybe halfway up, we've all done it. We've done it at golf, haven't we? They all say, oh, you lifted your head. You can do it at any ball game. Anyway, he's played that nicely. Needs to slow down to be on the pink to the middle. Well, he's got the black to the corner. You just saw a glimpse of that, but pink to the middle will do him. He's keeping the visit going. That's the main thing. 40 points to lead. Colour. And 3 more reds and a colour should get into snookers required. Oh, used all the pockets. I think for a moment, Mike, he thought that wasn't going to go in.
Yeah, I think any harder it wouldn't have.
46.
I think he almost took it for granted. He did play the shot quite quickly. Again, didn't expect to miss it, but
47.
just the pace give it a little wobble.
Yeah, anything is missable. You just can't take your eye off the ball for a split second. I was thinking that this is being wise after the event, you know, as I've watched the snooker and commentate over the years, you know. You got plenty of time to relax when you're not at the table, you know, when you're walking around the table. But when you get down into the position, just give it 100% concentration, block everything else out. 2 more reds, 2 more colours. Should be enough.
55.
Really, I've been particularly impressed with being sat here with yourself and Dennis. I'm relatively new to the commentary, but some of the guys, the spots of shots, what you see is remarkable. Because when you're up here, you don't have sometimes the view of the player, and you guys are picking shots out, and you know if balls go, and sometimes if balls don't, and I find it remarkable, John. I really do.
Yeah, it used to be the old commentator's eye. It's not as good as it used to be, and Stephen will wish he could have played that black again, because he has played a very poor positional shot. He needs a good shot now to keep it going. Where's the cue ball going?
Stephen Hendry,
In the
62.
bottom pocket, and he missed the red. It was a poor positional shot off the black. Well, just when it looked all plain sailing. Poor positional shot. Goes back to the table, 58 points in front, but there's still a possible 75 remaining. And if Igor can make the most of this, Stephen Hendry could be out.
One.
Big moments for Igor Figueiredo here to play his hero, Stephen Hendry, at the Crucible. And if he can hold himself together, could win the match right here, right now.
4.
Yeah, of course. Naturally, when
Fine.
you're clearing the table, the old heart's pumping away. The closer you get to the winning line, the faster it goes. That's where the concentration comes in, remembering your technique.
Okay, let me know when you're happy.
Hours and hours doing the same technique over and over again, so it's like autopilot.
Barry, it should be.
If you haven't
a
put
great
the hours
match
in,
and a Barry, it should
sometimes
be
it's
a great match and a great occasion.
very difficult.
Butterflies fluttering around. Yes.
12.
It's okay, just a little bit in between. I think it'd rather be nicer on the black. I think black was the intention of the ball to play for. Still got the pink to the middle. This is what's caught him out slightly when that cue ball's having to travel a little bit more, using a couple of cushions. And he's good cue ball control here. A little bit short of where he wanted to be. Ransom at the scoreboard. 39 points behind. Recovered the situation well.
He does look extremely calm. Just spending a little bit of time stopping and thinking, just working things out. He's not rushing it, he's not eager to get the balls in. Sometimes players can play a bit quick because nerves take over and you get eager that you want the balls down, get them out the way. So his composure looks very good, but a very difficult red coming up along that black rail the next few shots. Of course, that's the red that Stephen will be looking at,
26.
hoping it's his saviour.
Yeah, the one along the top cushion. Played that nicely with the rest. He didn't seem to have any problem. I mean, he purposely played for that last red to use the rest. A little bit straighter on that black than he would have preferred. So it comes down to this. If he can pot this red, get position.
33.
He's going to need this red colour and the 6 remaining colours for a place in the semi-final. Made certain of the red, bit low on the black. It's not a natural now to pot the black and get good position on the yellow. But he played a soft screw, and he's played it pretty well, and he's a tall lad, so he may be able to reach this. These 6 remaining colours to knock out Stephen Hendry, King of the Crucible, 7 times world champion. And book his place in the semi-final. Played it well, played it perfect. That's where you want to be, straight on the green. I always feel like in these clearances the most important shot is from brown to blue. If he pots the brown, gets perfect on the blue, it should be a formality. So this, to me, key
46.
shot in clearing up to win any frame. And that is absolutely perfect.
$55.
You've got to say, look out the rest of the field, because if he knocks these two in, it's been extremely impressive, this.
$61.
So this black for a famous victory. And done it in style. If you're not comfortable, get back up. And in goes the black. Well, that's an absolutely sensational performance for Igor Figueiredo. Okay, Stephen had a chance in that frame, ran out of position, but you can see the joy and delight on Igor's face. That was top quality, and he's going to be a main contender for the ROKIT World Seniors title. Make no mistake about that. He beat 7 times champion of the world, Stephen Hendry, by 4 frames to 1. Great performance.